face her camera, or just right there is good.
All right, you're good.
Maybe. So once again, and we're going to break it down. We're just going to do piece by piece, and each person, you'll trade off partners. So for seating the scapula, I want you to one with your thumb. You have to have your elbow kind of up in the air, have your thumb, and then your finger on the clavicle. In fact, go ahead and pair up right now and just do that.
You're closest.
And
I'll
she
just
goes,
watch.
I was like, I can do two.
you played musical chairs and you lost. She goes, I'm sitting. So then I want you just to swing the arm and just kind of feel what kind of movement. Your job as the client is just to be a rag doll. Also notice, does their arm swing sagittally or does it swing this way? What does that tell you? Also, as her arm swings, notice how she's rotating her whole spine to get her arm to swing. They're all things that you just notate in your mind. Okay? If I don't let her swing her torso, it's even tighter. Can you see that? And I use my elbow just to kind of stabilize her a little bit. Okay? Try that on the other shoulder and see what you feel. You come on over here and you do that, and I'll walk through.
Our thumb is on the top of the scapula, correct?
So if you hold the arm for the swinging portion more around the humerus, there you go. So you're going to be around the humerus and having it. Oh, I just blocked out your camera. Having it go back and forth. And also, it's kind of like, and I know some of you guys don't drive a stick shift, but it's like holding the stick shift like this versus your arm. I want you to use your whole hand pre-perceptively with it versus the fingers. You get more feedback of what's going on in their shoulder. And then I want you to go ahead and toss it up, and you're going to catch it right around the elbow with your finger and thumbs wrapped around the elbow like this.
I'm sorry.
So you have control of the arm. Now, if they come in and their shoulder is like really, really sore, skip that part. Just change it and just make sure that the scapula is down, because you don't want to send them into any kind of pain. Okay? So go ahead and do that again. As you're swinging, your whole hand is on their arm, more on the inside of the arm, if anything. You toss it up and you catch it. And she's going, oh God, here we go. Okay, and then you catch it. Okay, change partners, change bodies. I want you to get a feel for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my bad shoulder.
Do the better one first, then.
The better one
Yeah.
first.
Just so that you can kind of feel the movement.
It just feels funny to just like let your arm dangle.
Yeah. You're just swinging it. Now, as you're swinging it, notice under your fingers on the shoulder, there should be just a light rhythm of the scapula moving with the arm. Just a light rhythm. If it's not moving at all, that says one thing. If it's over moving, that says another thing. Okay, then go ahead and toss the arm up, catch it right under the elbow. There you go. Do it on the other side. If any of you had, I know like you said you have sore shoulders, so just be careful. I don't want anything to set up, okay? Notice for the more hypertense shoulder, too, does it? Nope, the other hand. There you go.
No, I said I want to be like that, though.
Yeah, you gotta be ambidextrous.
I have to close my eyes in order to relax. I've learned that.
Okay. One more time, let's change partners.
Okay.
I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're a doer as much as a receiver.
Are we doing like partner?
Whatever, yeah, more bodies you can
Okay.
touch, the better.
Did you do it with your dominant hand?
You guys
No.
I was like, we were just partners.
Yeah, we were just partners.
Yeah.
We did it, do it with non-dominant.
Yeah. It's different.
It's different.
I don't.
Yeah, so you want to have your hand, actually wrap your hand around, yeah, there you go.
That's
It's
more comfortable anyway.
you want to use it
I'm
more
trying.
on the inner arm. There you go.
me that's completely moving on their opposite side, would you block that?
You could.
Because I don't really see many other people.
Or you can say, do you realize how you're moving? Can you
And
hold
can I,
still?
should I try, because I'm just trying to be relaxed all over.
Yeah, and it depends on the person's nervous system. But she could take her elbow and block it.
I mean, I can be still.
Does that change how her arm moves when she's still?
When she's still or when she's
this is me
relaxing, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, like there's no, I don't get any shoulder movement if she fully relaxes.
yeah.
Yeah, she
yeah.
immediately
It's everywhere
rotates.
else.
Yeah.
Totally.
So
Okay.
you're using
Okay,
spinal
good.
movement to be able to get
Yeah.
shoulder movement. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
that
it's
would
just-
be
It's
a good
information.
indicator, right?
Yeah, it's information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like this.
So you feel pretty comfortable now
Yeah,
getting that,
thank you.
that seating the scapula and the toss up piece of it?
Big toss.
Okay.
I'm just getting slapped.
So now I want you to go ahead. Is this your okay shoulder or your bad shoulder?
Bad shoulder.
I'll just do the side then. So I want you to take it a step further now. So you're seating the scapula, tossing it up. You helped. That's not a good thing. And also watch their head positioning and the rest of their positioning, okay? So tossing it up, catching it. Then you want to take your hand off the scapula for just a little bit, and you're going to take their wrist in a full external rotation. You can reposition your hand on the elbow if you don't have a good positioning. And you're taking it in a full external rotation of the shoulder, a softness in the elbow. Okay? Then I want to take it down, and I want to see where it goes. I put my hand back on the scapula. I want to see where it goes down to. So it doesn't quite drop to zero. And then I want to come up, and I want to see where, nope, don't you help me, girl.
Sorry.
I can tell exactly when you're, so you drop your elbow in my hand. There you go. And coming up, and that's where she stops. Okay, and they think they can sneak in helping, you can tell right away. It's like, nope, you're helping me. Okay, so, again, taking it, seat the scapula, take your hand off just for that moment, making sure it's full supination, full external rotation. If you need to, reassess where your hand is so that you have good control of upper and lower arm, and then put your hand back on their scapula, take it down to wherever they stop for zero, notate that range of motion, and then coming up, and you want to stay right in the sagittal plane, okay, and coming up and notate where that, and you'll feel it stop, okay?
Okay.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
I don't know.